Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had a hit the boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a bounce.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between our visitors and the Atlanta Falcons. Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Flush down out to his left. He takes it himself. They're taking a shot on his first play. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Well, Bernard tracking that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Air it out on 3rd. Gets this one to London. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Penix lost it, and it's picked up by the defense. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Huskies parlay the turnover into a lead. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Huskies will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Penix working from the gun. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Penix on 3rd down. Right back to Rice. Try again. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So it's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Running down the left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Penix is going to throw again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27.
1st down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen taken right to the air. His first throw is an interception. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Positive that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Penix here from the gun. Makes the catch. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it in practice right here. Don't see it throw you like it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
First tone of the game for James Cook. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Huskies.
Motion man sent left. Going to the ground again on first. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That goes for 32 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw for Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Huskies make it a one-point game. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Huskies tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Penix. And he's taken down. So that's how our first quarter's going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. We're all knotted up at 14. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They have second down behind the sticks. Penix now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Huskies are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, Allen. That one's complete right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's got Khalil Shakir. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
13 yards. First down.
Play action now. Allen. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
7 yards.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
56.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here's Penix to throw. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. That one complete to Pitts. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On first down, here's Penix. Throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action. Here's Penix. getting out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
That's another Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air with Penix. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
60 Head to 60. Head big. Mustang 19.
4th down. Penix. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Drake London with a touchdown. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Drive starts with an option, right side. We'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Allen looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. This is a heater going deep. That's caught at the 25. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. One of the biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Fights his way through a tackle. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
the shotgun give to Cook. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brocco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he gets a small chunk there before his touchdown. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And this is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? 4th down. Here's Allen. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Christian Benford has it. And the Huskies do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hardman with a return. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Slot man motioned over. Allen on the play action. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Huskies cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Huskies tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Massive hits, the ball's out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Past the 30 and still going. And they're within striking distance already as he gets it down inside the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's got it, it's in close. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Cuts right. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Huskies can tie it up after hitting Painter in the third. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Huskies tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. He's got it over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st down from the 41. They're going play fake with Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Penix is going to throw again. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taking a chance to the end zone. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 3rd quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. You got middle field open or close. So get single eye or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Blitz coming here, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Flushed out of the pocket. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And this hasn't been a common side with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they could be facing 4th down coming up.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Mass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for in the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Running right side. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18
From the shotgun, Penix. This is cut downfield by Rice. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down. In the red zone now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And this is down all the way to the 3. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton.
At the 3-yard line.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Go!
holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Ready! Bronco 80!
Line up the design keeper. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons now lead by 10. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bradley Pinion set to kick
Out
off.
to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. On the move, headed right. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
319!
Back to the air, Allen. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 20 and a real 1st down.
Motioning him from the slot right. Play action now, Allen. In trouble now, and the ball is out. The Falcons bring it in. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. The 10. He's at the 5. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-score game in the 4th. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on the football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. He had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 20 yards on that play, and that gives him a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Allen now on 1st down. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Round 80!
2nd down, Allen throwing guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Looking inside the red zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Huskies get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And the Falcons cover up the kick. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Play action. Here's Penix. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Past the 35. 20. 15. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down. It's complete! Out of the run! They left it wide open downfield. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind to throw it. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Huskies get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
He's 46.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix on first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Ready up.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Same quarterback run here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Drops back. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force 4th down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Hardman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And they are all the way into that red zone.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
You knew it before this drive started. The field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus on those defenders. They influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, let's go.
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. The new clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go right back to him. Another carry for the receiver. And that one doesn't give him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently.
I just wanna rock. Body of the
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you
Project X,